Hello.
Hola.
Welcome back to Double Indemnity, the podcast. We talk about new movie releases and we review them.
New movie releases in 2023, that is.
Yeah, well, whatever is new right now when we're filming it.
Yeah.
Today is a little bit of a special episode because we are pre-filming this. So at the time that this episode comes out, we'll actually be in Hawaii getting married. So we will not be filming podcasts at that time. So in order to do that, we're going to do a little bit of a special episode this weekend. Instead of reviewing a movie, we're going to... What are we going to do, Jonathan?
We're going to go through our favorite movie every year that we've been alive.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say the best movie. The best movies of the 21st century.
Wow. Oh, wow.
That's what we should see. Doesn't it make it seem a little more like impactful? Like,
what's the spin on it?
It makes it, you know what? We were literally last night, Jonathan was like, we were in the movie theater. We were waiting on the movie to start and we were really early. And Jonathan was on his phone and it wasn't disrupting. There weren't previews or playing or anything. It was literally like before the screen was even playing anything. And he was looking at the top 10 actors named Tom. And you take it like it's gold, like, yep, this is exactly right.
Exactly
as if
right.
like it was some community agreement. No, this is just some random person saying it. So why can't we say best movies of the 21st century?
That's true.
Even though
That's
we're just
true.
random people saying it.
Yeah. I mean, we have no credibility.
I mean, we don't really... You studied film studies, didn't you, as your minor?
That's true. I do have credibility,
So
actually.
you do have credibility.
I do. I forgot I had a minor in film studies.
And my sister... You forgot?
I forgot about that. Holy shit.
Well, here are my credentials. My sister has a major in television. So she rubbed off on me a little bit. And now I have credentials. I'm qualified.
Primary source.
Exactly. Primary source. And Beans, she has absolutely no qualifications, but that's why she says nothing in the podcast. She whines sometimes. So... Just one more little intro for the podcast. You can follow us at LetterBoxd DI_podcast. We post some movies there before we talk about them.
Or you can follow my account, Jonathan Pyle 35.
It's
got a little shark at the end of the username.
Once a month, you remember to like plug your LetterBoxd on the podcast.
That's true, and I haven't really gained any followers since I've started doing that.
Who cares?
How many followers do I have? 56.
That's a lot.
That's a good amount.
One almost for every week of the year.
Yeah, more
plus
than.
some.
Plus some.
And then some. So you're good for leap year too. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
So, the way that we did this, I guess there's some special thing on LetterBoxd where you can like scroll through and it will tell you the movies released every year. It'll filter it for you. So we went through those to find them because I do not remember what my favorite movie was in 2000 when I was born. So
you don't? I do.
So I had to go back and obviously I've seen like movies from 2000. So I'm going to talk about the best ones. So the way I ranked mine was I have a winner and then I have honorable mentions.
I think we should do honorable mentions first.
And then the winners. Yeah. Did you do honorable mentions too?
I did.
Okay. Let me just fix my hair real quick.
Oh, everybody, stop. She's fixing her hair. Bean's got something in her mouth.
Something yummy. Okay. Do you want to start? You were technically born first in 2000.
That's true. I was born first, so I think I should start
you
first.
Can start. What are your honorable mentions for 2000?
Okay. Oh, jeez.
I got it.
Well, are you sure?
No. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah. My honorable mentions for the year of 2000, the year in which I was born, also the year you were born into, is American Psycho.
I didn't know that came out in 2000.
Yeah,
Dang
yes it did.
Oh my God, this changes everything. I do want to say I think you're going to be really disappointed in the things that I chose. Okay, first off, American Psycho, yes, I agree, 100%. Yeah. My honorable mention is The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. It's just such a classic. The Jim Carrey one is so good.
Man, I was always so terrified of it as a kid, though.
It's honestly one of my favorite Christmas movies, even though it's kind of like gross and terrifying.
The animated one is king.
Boring. The animated one is boring.
Is not boring. Oh, beans. It is not boring.
Yes, it is.
No, it's just classic.
What's your winner?
My winner is a movie by Christopher Nolan. Surprise, surprise. Called Memento.
I've never seen that one.
It is about it's a movie that takes place like
She's-
chronologically and reverse at the same time.
So Tenet.
A little bit like Tenet. Yeah.
So basically, he made the same movie twice. Is what you're telling me?
No, Memento is a much lower budget, and he was just starting out.
Okay, mine. Classic Sandra Bullock movie.
I already know which one it is.
Miss Congeniality.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
Best movie of 2000, Miss Congeniality.
It's just because it's so nostalgic for me and my sister. We just
you
love
guys
it.
love that movie. I got that movie for your sister's birthday.
I want you to know that I didn't choose rom-coms for all of them. It's just my exposure to 2000 is more rom-coms because that's what I watched growing up. But
Sure, I get that.
I do agree with American Psycho as a runner-up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Agreed.
2001, I'll start. Honorable mention, Princess Diaries.
Oh, that's
Mine
pretty
start
cool.
out really girly. I swear it gets more serious later. I swear. What's your honorable
Princess
mention?
Diaries. Shrek.
Oh, the original Shrek?
Yeah, the original Shrek.
I don't really like Shrek that much. I think it's okay. You seem really upset. I don't love Shrek. I
love
don't
the
think it's
original
like that
Shrek.
great.
I think it's a classic animated movie, and they don't make movies like that anymore. Not animated ones, at least.
yeah.
Only exceptions are like the Spider-Verse movies and
I
a
don't
couple others.
want to watch the Spider-Verse movies though.
That's because you're boring.
Well, yes. I will agree with that. Okay, so my
Princess Diaries
winner.
is a good choice, though.
Thank
That's
you.
early Chris Pine.
And come on, it has two Oscar-winning actresses in it.
3. Wait. What's the older woman's name in that? Yeah, no, 3.
Julie Andrews? No, Julia.
No, Julie Andrews.
Julie
yeah.
Andrews. Yeah,
Has she won an Oscar?
pretty sure. If she hasn't, I'm giving up everything.
Yeah, I bet she. No, yeah, I guess 2. Wait, is Anne Hathaway?
Anne Hathaway is like the main
she
actress.
did.
Yeah,
She did for Les Mis, right?
So, winner of 2001 is Legally Blonde. It is just a classic movie. You cannot deny it. It is just so good. It is one of my favorite movies. I love it. The bend and snap lives on from generation to generation.
The Bend and Snap. Oh, I remember it.
Yeah, the
I
Bend
remember
and
watching that. Yes. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good movie.
I feel like nobody would be taking me seriously on my movie choices. I swear I have serious ones later, okay?
I think you'd be right about that.
Okay.
Mine is Mulholland Drive by David Lynch. And you would
I've never
you
seen
would hate
it,
this
but I
movie.
think I've heard that I would hate it. I think
It's
I remember talking to
Landon
Landon about
loves
it. Yeah, that's why. I knew it had something to do with Landon, that he really liked it.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant.
What's it about?
It's very confusing. It's about let me just pull up the synopsis because I can't really understand it.
Are you saying I wouldn't understand it or you don't understand it?
I wouldn't be able to articulate the synopsis in
Oh.
a reasonable
Okay.
manner. Blonde Betty Elms has only just arrived in Hollywood to become a movie star when she meets an enigmatic brunette with amnesia. Meanwhile, as the two set off, this other filmmaker runs into ominous trouble casting his latest project. So it's about Hollywood. It's very mysterious, and it's a little confusing and pretty weird. But that's all David Lynch movies.
But you think it's good?
Yeah, I think it's great.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I can't, say if I agree or not because I've never seen it.
Sure.
But I'm assuming I
Well,
would
if
not like
you
it because I've
do
been
see-
told I wouldn't like it.
I watched it in Atlanta while you were partying with your roommates one night.
Partying with my roommates?
Yeah. There was like a birthday party. Or was it? No, it was your Galentine's night. I watched it in Atlanta while you were doing a Galentine's thing.
Don't remember that.
You don't?
Nope.
It happened.
Sorry.
And you were like, "You're watching Mulholland Drive? I wanted to watch it too."
I don't remember this, but I don't remember anything, so.
That's true. You remember me.
I do.
That's worth something.
I guess so. But you're also like in front of my face every day.
That's
We
true.
went to the gym and my arms are really tired. Now I have to hold up the microphone. Are you kidding me?
We work out just so we can do this.
I know, because these are kind of heavy. Okay.
They're like 5 pounds.
No, it's probably like 2 pounds.
My turn?
Yes. 2002.
Honorable mention. You probably haven't seen it. It's called, just because you're not, no. It's called Road to Perdition.
I don't know that. I feel bad I don't
It's
know
a Tom
these.
Hanks movie. Really good.
Well, Tom was ranked as one of the top 10 Toms, so.
It must be a good movie. But no, it's a great like father-son like thriller suspense.
Okay.
But really good dynamics. My dad really likes it too.
All right. I've heard of it.
Yeah, I think you might like it.
Okay. My honorable mention is Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, that is a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that movie a lot.
Leonardo DiCaprio when he was young. I think Tom Hanks is in it too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like,
We
yeah.
both chose a
We
Tom
both
Hanks
chose a
film.
hot bet. Runner up. Not a winner.
No, not a winner.
But you know who is a winner? Who's a Tom? Tom Cruise for Minority Report. First place 2002. The Battle of the Toms.
Report.
I love
segued
Minority
into it.
Report. I could watch it over and over again. He never wants to watch it.
I
It's
think
just 'cause
it's
of the color
enjoyable,
grading.
but it's so whitewash. It's horrible to look at. I just can't stand it. Same with War of the Worlds.
But you know, like
Both
Twilight
Steven
does the same
Spielberg-
thing, and I love it.
Well, that's Twilight.
Another classic.
I don't
Didn't
know.
make it on the list though.
I'm not a
sadly.
huge fan of Minority Report.
I love Minority Report. I think it's so good. Like I just like the idea of it. Like,
It is
it's
a good
smart
idea.
Like they've invented some sort of like technology to be able to prevent crimes that are gonna happen. That's so smart.
But are they criminals? Well, I guess it's premeditated. Then. Are they
That,
criminals
yeah,
if
and
they
then they
haven't
get
committed the
stopped
act
before
yet?
they do it, so then they're not gonna be as worse of criminals.
True. I guess if you're planning an attack, you're still technically like a terrorist.
Yeah, I think like conspiracy to commit is like a crime
Yeah.
for some things, right?
Mhm.
Conspiracy to commit murder, conspiracy to commit treason.
I should probably watch it again because it also
Yes.
it's got
Oh my
Colin-
gosh. The seed has been planted. We will be watching it within a month.
It's got Colin Farrell in it too, right? I think so.
I love Colin Farrell too. He's great.
Well, mine is a movie you've probably heard of, probably never seen or never wanted to see. It's the second Lord of the Rings movie.
Oh, I'm never
The
going to
Two
watch that.
Towers.
That's so boring.
It is not boring. It is brilliant.
Brilliant.
The Battle of Helm's Deep is like iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
You know, I will say that I don't normally get excited about battles, but when I was watching Game of Thrones, what's that big battle?
Which one? There's
The one in the darkness that they fixed.
Battle of Winterfell?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, yeah,
So
that's great. It's
I-
very similar to that.
I guess I can understand.
So,
A similar like
Well,
period.
fun fact, the Battle of Helm's Deep was the longest on-screen battle until the Battle of Winterfell came out.
From Lord of the Rings.
From
So
Game
well
of
now we
Thrones.
have Avengers Endgame though, right?
No, it doesn't count.
Why not?
Because it's not in like a central location and just the screen time involved. It's not as much as Helm's Deep. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm kind of a nerd.
I can't tell if this is one of those instances where you spew facts as if you know them for some reason because you're just like a pathological
No,
liar.
no,
if you are actually like
I am
for sure.
spewing accurate information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, people who are watching this probably think I'm mean, but you will randomly just be like I asked him today. I was asking him about a statistic, and he was like, I think it would probably be about 30%. Like, do you have any studies to back your claims?
It's just what I feel like it should be. I feel like I should be right.
The statistics. New Girl reference.
Warrants? Criminals?
Always gotta have a New Girl reference.
Always.
Okay.
Did you do
2004.
yours? Oh, you already did yours.
2003. Runner up, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, with my queen, Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson and Matthew
Love
McConaughey.
Kate Hudson. Love Matthew McConaughey.
You know,
They have great chemistry. They were awesome in Fool's Gold as well.
True. Yeah. I
Fool's
always
Gold, I don't
see
think made-
the scene of like her showing up in the yellow dress on Instagram like all the time. I always see that scene.
Really?
Yeah, that's just a very popular scene.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I love that dress. She looks great in it.
True.
Mm-hmm. Frost yourself.
I assume if I watch the movie, I'll get that reference.
Yeah. Yeah, you would.
Got it. My honorable mentions are, I have two. The third Lord of the Rings movie, tied with Titanic for the most Oscar nominations, wins ever. Pretty historical
Wait, more
movie.
Lord of the Rings or? Okay.
Yeah, and then my other honorable mention is Old Boy that we just watched last night.
Oh, Old Boy. We just saw it last night at the old theater here that plays old in indie movies. I actually thought it was a really good movie.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it.
There's a lot of good symbolism. And it's action, but not to the point of oh my gosh, I can't watch this anymore.
It's not exhausting.
And the gory bit they don't actually show. It's just you know what they're suggesting, and it's I don't really like that.
Yeah.
Well, they show
It's pretty
pulling
grim.
out teeth.
True.
But I also closed my eyes, so I don't really know for sure if they showed it.
Close my eyes and squeeze my hand really hard.
I closed your eyes?
No, you closed your
You
eyes.
said you closed my eyes.
Don't look.
Shield your eyes.
Adult content.
Okay.
Yeah, what's your
So,
number uno?
2003, back-to-back, 2 Tom Cruise wins The Last Samurai.
I knew you were going to put The Last Samurai
I
somewhere.
love The
here.
Last Samurai. It's so good.
It's a great movie.
It is a really good movie.
I like that movie a lot. Yeah, underrated performance by Tom in that movie, I think.
I never underrated it. So I don't know where you're getting that.
You overrate it.
No, I think I rate it just right.
Okay. My pick is a movie that is sitting right over there. It's called Memories of Murder. It's a Korean film by the guy who directed Parasite, Bong Joon-ho.
I love Parasite.
It's about like a serial killer in Korea, and it's an excellent movie. It's also like a comedy too.
So the Korean movies of 2003 were really big hitters.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. South Korean movies are always like really good. Not the North Korean ones.
Well, we
if
also
there are
watched
any.
Past Lives recently. Highly recommend. It's a great movie.
True. Was that? I guess was it directed by a Korean person?
I thought it was directed by the same person who did Old Boy. You told me that yesterday.
No, it's not.
That's
No.
literally what you told me yesterday.
Mm-mm.
Again, Jonathan telling me facts that
I'm
aren't
telling
true.
You, Decision to Leave was the same person that directed Old Boy, not Past Lives.
Decision to Leave. Oh, that one was weird.
Yeah.
That one was weird. But Past Lives is a good Korean movie. I don't know if it's directed by a Korean
I
director.
think it is.
But
wrong.
I like that movie.
But yeah. Yeah, love that.
You
Love
done
Memories of
talking?
Murder.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now it's your turn to start with your honorable mention for 2004. I do not have an honorable mention for 2004.
Mine is a movie with Jim Carrey. Any guesses?
Liar, liar. I don't know.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I don't know that movie. What are you
With-
talking
With
about?
with him and Kate Winslet. Great movie.
I don't know what you're
like,
talking about. I
kind of
didn't
a
even know him and Kate
futuristic
Winslet did a
romance.
movie together.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I feel like you might like
I
it.
feel like this is hard because you don't know any. I don't know any of the movies that you're talking about. I feel really bad.
Well, we'll just have to
What
add
about
them
it
to
was
our
so
list.
good? What about a major winner?
It's just a very like cathartic movie about like relationships, and it's kind of trippy too. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, you didn't do a great job explaining it.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well,
But you'd like it. I
who
think.
is your winner? Because I only have a winner.
Oh, my winner is another Tom Cruise movie.
Oh, thank God. We got to keep the Tom Cruise
We gotta
rolling.
keep it rolling. It's Collateral. We watched that with
Oh,
my
Collateral.
parents.
That's
With Jamie Foxx.
yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay
Yeah.
movie. Mine is 13 going on 30.
Is that Jennifer Garner?
Yes.
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 Right.
It's like her big classic, honestly.
I haven't seen it.
And then the girl who actually played Jennifer Garner as a kid, when she turned 30, it was like this whole thing online. And she looks so much like Jennifer Garner.
Like still?
When she turned
she-
30.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
I can
crazy.
show you a picture later. Google it if you don't know what I'm talking about. But
yeah.
it was so weird when her young actress grew up and looked just like Jennifer Garner. It was like really good casting on their part.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Good on them.
Yeah. Okay, so 2005. My honorable mention I have 2 honorable mentions: Wedding Crashers and The Family Stone.
Oh, The Family Stone.
That is a really good movie.
I don't
Come
like that
on.
movie.
How could you not like that movie?
It's so convoluted.
What do you mean convoluted? That's every single Nolan movie.
You're not wrong, but I don't know. It's maybe I should rewatch it with
I
your
love
family.
it. Well, we'll watch it at Christmas. We always watch it every Christmas.
True.
Uh-huh.
What else did
And
you
then
say?
Wedding Crashers.
Oh, Wedding Crashers.
Love Wedding Crashers. This is a great comedy.
Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson are top tier comedy
They
duo.
really go like you can see that they like get energy off of each other
Mm-hmm.
when they're acting. Like I really wonder how much of it was like ad libbed.
I wonder that too.
I love Owen Wilson. He's a great actor.
I don't know if I. Oh no, I do have one. Do I have any comedies in mind?
We'll find out as we go.
Guess we'll find out.
Who is your honorable mention for 2005?
Batman Begins.
Ugh, I knew you. I remember seeing one of the Batman ones. I was like, well, he's just gonna say that one.
There were a couple others that I could have picked, but
Batman Begins. Batman Ends. Batman Pauses.
nice. Yeah, I think
So many options.
it's a really solid movie. Not the best of the Batman trilogy, probably the worst in my opinion, but
it gets an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you have any other honorable mentions? We're going to get into the winners for 2005.
The winner for 2005 when we were both 5 years old.
My winner is Pride and Prejudice.
I have never seen that movie and I need to.
We should watch it. I love that version of Pride and Prejudice, the 2005 one.
Yeah, with Keira Knightley and
so good.
Matthew McFadyen.
I know. When you told me Matthew McFadyen, the guy, he's also in Succession.
Tom.
When I put that together, I was like, whoa. It changes everything because it's his character in Succession is so like outlandish and like obnoxious.
Yeah.
And then in Pride and Prejudice, he's very introverted and like quiet. It's very weird. Yeah, I think you would enjoy it just to watch the like how different he acted in it. Like,
Yeah,
it's so good.
I should. Yeah,
But
we'll
the
watch
sideburns, ooh, you're gonna be inspired. You
I've
might start
seen
trying
the
to grow a beard.
sideburns. Doesn't that have Aaron Taylor Johnson in it too?
I don't know who that is.
I think the guy from Bullet Train with the blue suit.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it
But
does.
I feel bad. I don't know this guy's name. But the
Oh no, that's Anna Karenina.
the old guy from, he played like the old guy in the Hunger Games and in that one Nicole Kidman
Yep.
show recently.
Donald Sutherland.
Donald Sutherland's in it too. He was really good. He's always good though. Like
Mhm.
you always know he's gonna be good. Probably because he plays himself.
True.
Yeah.
Just that very like wise voice. Very iconic.
Yeah, and he always plays a wise character.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Donald Sutherland look like an idiot? Never.
No,
I don't think it's
never.
possible.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
If he like comes out after this like canceled, you didn't hear it from us.
Yeah, true. But when people get canceled, they don't look like idiots. They look like bad people.
True, but we're not excusing any
Being a
of
bad
that
person
future
doesn't make
behavior.
you an idiot. It just makes you a bad person.
Sometimes it makes you an idiot.
Yes. Well, you can be a bad person and an idiot. It's like squares and rectangles. A square is not a rectangle, but a rectangle is. Wait, no. A square is a rectangle.
Doesn't make
A
any
rectangle
sense.
is not a square. It does make sense.
How can a square be a rectangle if squares have all four sides the same length?
Because the rules to be a rectangle is to have 90-degree corners. The rules to be a square is to have 90-degree corners and all sides are the same length. I got 100 in geometry in high
I
school.
got like an 82 in geometry.
That's
Oddly
not bad though.
specific.
That's a B. It's a low B though.
It was an online class.
Do you? That changes everything. Do you remember when an A was a 92 and above and a B was an
It was
85 and above?
93 and above?
Or 93.
Yes. That sucks.
It's honestly what sucks about it is like I don't know if the colleges like consider that when they take into your GPA, because what about the schools where you had a 90 was an A? Because I had half of my college or half of my high school, it was a 90 was an A, but then a 93 was an A, the other half.
Half of your high school?
Yeah, like they changed it halfway through.
That's weird, halfway through.
I think they did. I don't remember.
Yeah, that really sucked when it was 93 and above was an A. Yeah, that wasn't fun for me.
Okay, are we ready to do our honorable mentions from 2006?
I have a lot.
I have 2 honorable mentions. I have The Devil Wears Prada.
I've seen that. It's been a while. but I have.
Classic. It's really good. And then She's the Man, which is
Is that Amanda Bynes?
Amanda Bynes and
Yeah.
Channing Tatum. That is a extreme classic. Like everybody loves the movie She's the Man. Every
Yeah.
woman loves the movie She's the Man at least.
Didn't they remake it with
They did he's
Addison Rae, right?
Yeah, and it's really bad.
I heard it was really,
It's
really,
really bad. They shouldn't have remade it. You can't. Amanda Bynes movies are just too iconic. You can't recreate them, in my opinion.
Yeah, she was a
She
star.
was huge for a while there. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't see her in it anymore now. Wonder where
I
she-
think she got into like a bad scene for
Really?
a while. Yeah.
Oh,
think
I
so.
don't know.
Your turn.
That sucks.
Honorable mentions.
I've got The Departed with Mark Wahlberg and Matt Damon and
They look like the same
Leonardo
person to me.
DiCaprio. in Boston with Jack Nicholson. Ringing any bells? We watched it
I know
together.
we've watched it, but I never remember it. Show me the movie poster.
Oh, sorry, I don't have it on here. Give me a second. I'll just look it up.
Is that the one where they're like chasing a
Moles and
Yep. Don't remember it. So that's your honorable mention or your winner?
One of them.
Okay. What else do you got on that list?
I've got Casino Royale.
Oh,
Great Bond movie.
that is a good Bond.
I've got Little Miss Sunshine.
As an honorable mention.
Yes, which is such a good movie.
Okay, then who's your winner?
And then Children of Men as an honorable
Wow.
mention as well. 2006 was big.
I tried to cap my honorable mentions at 2.
I did 2 for the rest. This year was just huge.
So what did you put for your winner?
The Prestige.
I put Little Miss Sunshine, but I actually didn't know the Prestige was. I think I would actually pick the Prestige. Yeah.
That's crazy. We got the same one for
That
the year.
movie, there is no way to see the plot twist coming. Like, there's no way. That's a movie that when you finish it, you're like, I wish I could forget this
And
so I
watch
can
it again.
re-experience it again. Yeah.
Yes.
Because the plot twist was so good in it.
Genius.
You really had to work to get me to watch that too. We tried watching it once and I got bored.
I did.
But then I got into it the second time. But come on, it's freaking, what's his name?
Nolan.
No, the actor.
Hugh Jackman. Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. Christian Bale. I love anything with Christian Bale. He's my favorite actor.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your winner for 2005?
Pride and Prejudice.
Right. And mine is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. We should watch it. You would like it. It's an action comedy with
I
Robert
love
Downer.
action comedies. Robert Downer.
Alfred Downey.
Jr.
And Val Kilmer.
I think I would like that. I love both those
and,
actors.
I don't remember her name. But yeah, great movie.
I would love to watch an action comedy. I'm surprised you picked one as your first place winner.
Yep. I don't love a whole lot of movies in 2005.
Interesting. Are you ready for 2007? Since we just had to backtrack.
This was a big year too.
I only put 2 movies. My honorable mention is Zodiac.
Great movie. That's one of my honorable mentions as well.
Okay. What are your others? Since I thought you said you only had 2.
Yeah.
But I believe you have lied.
No, I have 2. No Country for Old Men.
As an honorable mention, okay.
Yeah. Which was really hard with my actual winner.
I'm interested to see your actual winner.
Is There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood. I don't know that movie. But my winner for 2007 is No Country for Old Men.
Just a perfect movie.
Really good movie. Like, it is just a wowzers.
Especially the ending. Like how subtle and not climactic it is.
I know, and the way he killed people was just
the
so
cow and the shotgun suppressor.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to have more honorable mentions. Did you cut it down to 2 just now or something?
No. I'm just saying this was a big year for movies. Fun fact, when they were filming There Will Be Blood and No Country for Old Men in the same place, there's a scene in There Will Be Blood where there's an oil fire, and the smoke from that ended up in one of the shots of No Country for Old Men, so they had to redo the shot.
They were filming them at the same time?
In the same place, yeah.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh. Beans is under the blanket now if I look like I'm bulging.
No, but There Will Be Blood is the best performance by Daniel Day-Lewis.
That's interesting they shot them in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So, 2008. You go first for your honorable mentions.
WALL-E.
Ew, I hate WALL-E. WALL-E sucks.
Can't believe
I
you
am
hate
not a WALL-E fan. I do not like it. It is so sad and it makes me so depressed.
Well, yeah, but it's a good sad.
No, there is no good sad, Jonathan.
Yes, there is.
There can be happy tears, but there is no
there can be a
good sad tears. Stop bothering Beans. She has settled down.
Sorry. And then In Bruges, which is that comedy with Colin Farrell.
Oh, In Bruges is so boring.
You don't like that? That movie is hilarious.
We tried to watch it 2 times and I could not get through it both times.
The film in midgets.
It's just it's not funny to me.
It's hilarious.
The 2 of them are a good duo, though, obviously. Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
2 back-to-back. Good movies.
What are yours?
My honorable mentions are Fool's Gold, which we talked about previously, and Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, I totally forgot about Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda is so good. How can you forget about Kung Fu
I
Panda?
totally forgot about that.
So who's your winner? I actually, fun fact, I had a Kung Fu Panda birthday party for my 8th birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then it became one of those movies that every family has a couple of movies that you just watched all the time for some reason, and that was one of those for us. We watched Kung Fu Panda all the time.
It's a great trilogy, honestly, too.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. You probably could have guessed this, but mine is The Dark Knight.
The winner? Okay.
That's 2008. How about
Well, I think I'm about to challenge your winner
you? Really?
with Get Smart.
That is a great movie.
It's the best movie of 2008.
It's
Hands
not the
down.
best movie. The Dark Knight.
Come on, but you can't
surpasses it.
deny it.
I can't deny it.
You can't. I can't believe it didn't make it on your honorable mentions list.
I forgot about it.
That's so embarrassing.
But I like In Bruges and Wally more than Get Smart.
I don't believe you.
I do.
I would way rather watch Get Smart than Wally. Okay. 2009. Honorable mentions.
Up.
Yeah. Up is fine. I was like bawling at the end of it. It's very
it was
sad.
Very sad. And Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, that came out in 2008 or 2009. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it did.
I'm so sorry that it didn't make it on my list. Everybody, please accept my apologies, but there's no going back now. So, my honorable mentions are The Proposal and Bride Wars.
Wow.
But I also want to put
Wait, Bride Wars?
Inglourious Bastards.
What's Bride Wars?
Kate Hudson and Anne Hathaway going at it in a war about bridal things. It's just one of my favorite bride movies.
I've never heard of that movie ever.
It's a really good movie. We can watch it.
We can watch it.
We're getting married. We have to.
Okay.
As we speak. I don't know. But this will be uploaded right after our wedding.
That's true. It will.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay.
My winner, or what's your winner?
My winner is The Hangover.
Yeah.
But now that I know about Inglourious Bastards, I might put The Hangover into a honorable mention and make Inglourious Bastards first place.
I think that's a good choice. Mine is a movie that is in that room over there. It's called A Single Man. It's about like
guess.
Colin Farrell
Let me
playing.
guess.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Carry on. You already
What
know.
were you gonna say?
You already know what I was gonna guess.
What?
A single man. Come on. It's too
about
easy.
a gay man who's like reeling from
Single?
the loss of his husband who died.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's a really sad movie, honestly, but it's like great. The color grading.
This was your first place.
Yes, I love that movie.
I've never seen it.
Directed by the same guy who
I
did.
didn't know you felt this way about gay people. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm one of them. Directed by the same guy who did Nocturnal Animals.
Oh, that's a good movie.
So you know it's like very like stylized and it's got the guy who replaced in Downton Abbey, the guy who replaced that actor, what's his name? Dan Stevens.
Dan Stevens wasn't replaced. His character died.
Oh, no, yeah, true. His character died.
Wait, I hope I didn't spoil that for anybody out there who was a Downton Abbey fan.
But yeah, it's got that actor, Matthew Good. He's a great actor.
Oh my goodness.
Your mom really likes that actor too.
What are you trying to talk about my mom? Don't talk about my mother. We are
What year?
on 2010. So my honorable mention is Leap Year.
Right. we
And you
watched
can't
that.
deny it because you love Amy Adams.
And Matthew Good.
I love them both. They're great. Love it.
It's a good movie.
Put them in the wash. It'll be grand. Okay, I know what your winner's going to be.
You already know my winner. My honorable mention is The Social Network.
I don't know. Facebook just like, ugh.
That movie
to me.
is brilliant, though.
Like-
I kind of get your ugh.
What's brilliant about the movie, or is it just that the story is so good?
Just the story. It's like it's David Fincher. There's not an ounce of fat on it. Like everything that is in there. It needs to be in there.
But don't you want your steak to have more fat to make it juicier?
I want it to be lean.
So you want fat-free steak.
No.
But I
I'm
thought the
just
reason
talking
Wagyu
movie.
beef was so good was because it has a lot of fat in
I'm
it.
just talking that as a
I know, but I'm
metaphor for-
trying to make a metaphor, and you instantly completely use the metaphor wrong.
I'm sorry.
Don't you want more fat?
Yes, in my steak.
So it's extra fatty is what you're trying to say.
It's extra fatty.
Yeah,
Yes.
there
it's
we
the
go.
fattiest of the movies. Wait, my other one is Shutter Island.
Oh my gosh, Shutter Island. I didn't know that. That's a good one.
Really
10 out
good
of
one.
10. I agree with you on that one.
Thanks.
Another one of those movies I wish that I could go back and watch for the first time again.
Me too.
Yeah. My winner is the same as your winner, if you want to announce it, because I already know what it's going to be.
It's Inception.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Classic. But Shutter Island might be better than Inception to me.
Really?
Wow, those are two big movies in 1 year. I didn't even realize.
That Leo did.
For
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good year.
Wow, that's cool. Okay, 2011. Get your honorable mention. I didn't put an honorable mention out for
No honorable
2011
mention.
because there's only one movie that matters from 2011, and it's the winner. I won't say it yet, though, because you haven't said your honorable mentions.
Okay. One of mine is Drive, obviously. It's
Eh.
not the winner, though.
Yeah, okay.
And then we need to talk about Kevin, which is a horrifying movie.
I've never seen that. You put a horror movie on there?
It's not horror, but it's like the end of it, like the last 30 minutes is like really intense, and it's just like cinematic perfection.
It's like Taxi Driver vibes, is what you're
A
saying?
little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What is your favorite?
Bridesmaids.
Oh, Bridesmaids. Was that 2011?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Love that movie. I can watch it over and over and over again, and I will die laughing out loud, like, every time I see it, no matter what.
like the scene where they're just like
The best part
screwing
is
it
when
with
she's
the cop car.
she's yeah, when she's trying to like get the cops' attention, and then also when she's like high on the airplane. And she's like sneaking into first class, like somehow putting on glasses changes anything.
Kristen Wiig is a really good comedic actress. They're all great.
Yeah, it was great. Okay.
Mine is a movie called Shame, which is about a guy grappling with sex addiction, and it's like
Oh, I think you've told me about that.
it's a brutal movie, but it's like it's great. Carey Mulligan too.
She's great. Love her. She comes up
Really
later in the
intense
discussions.
She does.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 2012. What is your runner-up?
Skyfall
Meh.
and The Master, which is about Scientology with Joaquin Phoenix.
That's interesting. I would watch that.
You'd watch that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd watch that.
I love the movie.
Put it on the list of things we need to watch.
I'm putting it on the list. What are yours?
My honorable mention is the movie that introduced me to Wes Anderson, Moonrise Kingdom.
Oh, right.
Love
How
it.
could I forget?
Hands down. Literally, I call it my favorite movie, but I don't feel like anybody really has a favorite movie because there's just so many movies to love. But it's a top-notch movie for me. It's so good.
It's a top tier Wes Anderson.
It's like that video you showed me online when it's like someone asks you what your favorite movie is. They don't actually like want you to mull over it for 20 minutes. Like they just want to see what kind of genre type of movies you like. You know what I mean?
But that's immediately what our minds go to. We're like searching through all the
I
thousands
know,
of
it's like
movies
there's
we've
no
seen.
way to decide. Yeah, so when people ask me, I say Moonrise Kingdom is my favorite movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what's your honorable mention for 2012?
Or my winner is
Honorable mention.
I already said Skyfall and The
Oh,
Master.
okay, then who's your winner?
The first movie we watched together.
Oh, Beyond Pines?
Yes. Yeah.
I
Good
remembered
remembering.
it.
Oh, sorry,
That's
Beans.
Beans. Oh, good job.
Yeah.
I mean, to me.
Good job.
Good job to me.
Yeah, that's my favorite 2012.
My favorite 2012 is Django Unchained.
Oh, okay.
And we were just talking about Django last night. That movie has so many good quotes. We were just like quoting it like crazy.
You were like going off.
I know a lot of quotes from that movie. I love that movie. It's so good.
It's a great movie. At first,
2012
when I
winner.
saw it, I was like not in it, not liking it.
That was the first R-rated movie I saw in theaters.
You
And
were-
it was
you
in
were-
2012.
you
My
were
parents took me to
12?
that movie when I was 12.
That is not an appropriate movie for a 12-year-old. Oh my lord,
I know they took. I don't know.
that's crazy.
I was fine with it. I can't believe I saw that when I
No
was 12.
long-term damage.
I don't know. But it was very impactful because it's one of my favorite movies.
True.
Mm-hmm. 2014, my honorable mention is Gone Girl.
We're skipping 2013.
No. Oh, no. Go back. Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry. I let the cat out of the bag. 2013, my honorable mention is The Conjuring.
Oh.
It's a classic horror movie. Classic. It's so
Classic.
good. So good.
And then they spurred 5 sequels.
Uh-huh.
Mine is Her, which you don't
Ugh.
like.
God, I hate that.
Love that movie.
I hate it. Ugh. It's like, I guess to me, I don't normally say like, oh, that gives me the ick. But that movie is the ultimate ick.
That is the most comforting movie.
How is it comforting? He's in love with the machine. Like, it
It's
just makes
so
me uncomfortable the
comforting.
whole time. How is
The
it
color
comforting to
palette,
know that he can't be
the
he can't be like
cinematography.
emotionally vulnerable with real humans, only a machine?
Not only, but it's like love takes many forms.
I don't think that form should be considered.
I love that movie.
A valid form.
I cry every time.
Are you saying that you would be fine with being in love with a machine?
No.
Am I that replaceable?
That's not what I'm saying.
Feels like that's what you're saying.
And then 12 Years a Slave is one of my other honorable mentions.
That's a good one.
Best
It's a
Picture
good.
winner.
I respect it for being a good movie, but to me, I'm not like, oh, that movie is really good. You know, like I just respect it.
I get that.
Yeah.
My
Winner?
winner is Prisoners.
I can't believe you didn't say Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, no, that's not. That would probably be an honorable mention after these.
Prisoners? Really?
Brilliant 5-star mystery movie.
Okay.
You seem very disappointed.
I just think The Wolf of Wall Street is an amazing movie.
I think it's great. Prisoners
The
is
first
just a little
time I
higher.
saw the prelude scene was the loudest
the Quaalude
I have
scene.
ever laughed.
You said the prelude.
I said the Quaaludes.
Oh, I thought you said prelude.
Oh, well, I meant Quaaludes if I said preludes, but the Quaalude scene is the loudest I've ever laughed in a movie in my entire life. The first time I saw it. Like, I was dying.
Him crawling out of the car.
I made it home without a scratch on the car.
Yeah, that movie is just like
Classic. And the guy was
excess.
real. It's crazy. But it really, like, the way they, like, exhaust you. The same, like, in a sense, when you're watching the movie, that you almost feel like the exhaustion of,
Yeah.
like, the actors, too.
It's well done.
Yeah. 2014. Well, as you already
2014.
know, my honorable mention is Gone Girl.
Yikes. 2014 was a great year for film. One of the best
Really?
of the 21st century, yeah.
What movies are you going to say?
Honorable mention is Whiplash
Eh,
and Nightcrawler.
I knew you were going to say those. I just don't think they're good movies. But, see, I was ranking these off of movies that I like, wow, they wowed me. I really loved them. Not because they were actually the best movie. So, like,
I wasn't saying
those
these-
two are, I know, but I'm trying to justify to the world why I'm picking, like,
Oh.
these movies, because I feel like those are legitimately exceptional movies, and I'm not saying that I don't like them when I'm
Yeah.
not choosing them. They just, like, didn't have as big of an impact as
didn't
the
appeal
others
to
one.
you as
Yeah,
much as-
exactly.
yeah.
Which is good because we have such different, like, interests and genres. I feel like when we cover the movies that are our favorite from each year, we kind of do cover, like, a wide variety.
It would be boring
is
if you
nice.
had the same ones as I did the whole time.
Yeah, we balance each other out, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like we have anything in common.
Yeah, true.
We really don't have a lot in common, but except for we have the same, like, personality type, as in, like, we enjoy, like, similar types of things. Like, we're more introverted. We like
Mhm.
introverted type activities, even though we do different things in that sense, you know?
And our sense of humor is very similar.
And we have a similar sense of humor, yeah. But other than that, we have very different interests in, like, everything.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you like my style of decoration, though, of the house.
I do. It's not like I don't know. Like, it's not crazy, like, all over the place, you know?
Yeah.
It's subtle.
It's not, but it's kind of, because it's mid-century modern more, I would say, is our style, or inspiration. I wouldn't say, like, we're 1,000,000%
Mhm.
mid-century modern, but I think that you love modern, so I think it kind of mixes. I don't know how we started talking about our furniture on our movie podcast, but okay. So my winner for 2014 was Big Eyes. Another Amy Adams classic. Love her. She's
Christoph
so good.
Waltz. Excellent.
I just can't imagine him playing a good guy. Like, I
Yeah,
just
it's
don't think it's
impossible.
possible for him to play a good guy.
He's really good at just the conniving, like,
He
he's always
has
got an
this
agenda.
charming, but yet, like, so, like, hateful way of acting that it works really well for, like, a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he plays that confidence well, like the confidence of, like, what is it called, like the Napoleon complex almost.
Yeah,
'Cause he's this like little
mhm.
guy, but then he's got this like huge personality, and like he like fills a room with his presence.
Yes, yeah. Good way
Yeah.
of putting that.
Okay.
My favorite we watched recently is Interstellar.
I knew you were gonna say Interstellar. I think it's good. I just think there's a lot of plot holes, to the point where like
I can see why you would say that.
I love the music though. The music is glorious, and like the fun fact you always tell about the music being written without
Yes.
him knowing that it was a space movie. But honestly, even if it wasn't a space movie, that music would have worked
would've worked
regardless,
regardless.
for a man trying to find his family, right?
Yeah, or get home to his daughter.
Yeah. Okay.
Blah, blah.
2015 honorable mentions. What would you say?
Steve Jobs.
I
love
never saw
movie.
that.
I started watching. I tried to get you to watch it, but you were not having it.
Really, we started it? I don't remember
Yeah.
starting it.
Um,
You make it sound like I had like a temper tantrum.
you just didn't enjoy it. You thought it was boring.
Oh, okay.
And then Sicario.
Oh, yeah. You got to throw a war movie in there every once in a while.
It's really, really good.
I think Sicario is a boring movie. So for 2015, for my honorable mentions, I said Room.
You like that movie?
Oh, wow. Room is like blew
That's
me
like-
away.
That's top tier Brie Larson.
I remember that was the first time I really saw her and like was like, oh wow, she's a great actress. And then right after that, she does Captain Marvel, and I'm like, oh wow, she.
I wish she
she's gone
wasn't,
downhill.
Like, I wish she wasn't Captain Marvel because her acting.
She's just such a great actress.
It peaked at Room
It did.
because she got an Oscar for it, and then it just
And maybe
I wish she wasn't Captain Marvel because maybe there would have been other opportunities where she could have better represented her acting ability.
But maybe she's like got the Liam Neeson mindset of like acting is a job and it's not your life. Like most
True.
actors, you know?
True, and that's not it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
Just my personal preference.
I agree. I think she's a wonderful actress, and she has really been choosing the wrong movies. Now, do you know who is choosing the right movies? Don't know her name, but she played Molly's Game.
Jessica Chastain.
Jessica Chastain. Oh, she is just killing it.
Always.
Like she did. She was great in Molly's Game as always. She's great in
Eyes of
Tammy Faye. She's
Zero
great
Dark 30.
in Zero Dark 30. She had another recent movie that was like amazing. Like what was she just in?
She was in The Martian.
Well, she wasn't in Interstellar, but
Oh yeah, true. Shit.
but she was in some really good stuff recently. That just like she is just an amazing actress. Oh, she's in The Help. She's wonderful in The Help. Yep, The Martian. The Eyes of Tammy Faye is what she has an Oscar for.
The Good Nurse.
The Good Nurse. She was great in The Good Nurse. I
She's
just
got
love her.
Miss Sloane. Right, love that movie.
She's so versatile. I think she's been choosing great movies recently.
She's got a great resume, honestly. Jesus.
Okay, so
Anyway, Where were we?
I also chose Man from U.N.C.L.E. as an honorable mention as well.
love
that's a
that
good movie.
I wish they would make a sequel, but they can't.
They
They
can't.
can't.
Because Army Hammer, you just know. There's no way. But that's kind of what makes it so special, is that's all you'll ever get from it.
But actually not the same director. Different director is doing a similar like spy movie with Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill.
Is
yeah.
it Cavill?
I'm not sure actually.
Oh, okay. So, who is your winner for 2015?
It's Beasts of No Nation.
Pretty weird stuff.
African.
I've never seen
Civil
that.
War movie following like a boy whose family is killed. It's really powerful.
That sounds really sad.
It's sad and it's really good.
My winner is The Big Short.
Ah, yes. This is my quantitative. That's a nice shirt. Do they make it for men?
That's all like one scene you're quoting.
Yeah, it's the best scene in the whole movie.
Okay, 2016. What is I know you're gonna pick a bunch of movies that I'm not gonna pick. So go ahead, list your honorable mentions.
Okay. My honorable mention is The Nice Guys.
Me too.
Hey.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna pick some other stuff. Okay, who's your winner?
Arrival.
Me too.
Wait,
we had
you
exactly
like
the
Arrival
same
too?
view. I
What?
love The Arrival. It's all good.
You told me you hate Arrival.
Well, we watched it recently, and I really enjoyed it.
You
And
liked
maybe
it?
it changed our mind. I don't know.
Hey,
but
I'm
that's really
glad.
funny that we had the same for the winner and the honorable mention.
That's crazy.
Okay, well, that was quick. On to 2017. My honorable mention is I, Tonya.
Oh, that is a great movie.
Mm-hmm. What's yours?
Dunkirk
I know. Ugh, Dunkirk is boring.
and Good Time. Great movie.
don't
Really
know. I
intense.
don't remember that movie.
I started watching it, and then you were like, please watch something else, Jonathan.
That sounds like something I would do. So my 2017 winner is Get Out.
Get Out, yeah.
I can't
think
believe you
could
didn't put
guess
that one.
I didn't put that one
Why?
because I like Good Time and Dunkirk more. But I think Get Out is a great movie.
I loved Get Out.
It
I
deserves
thought it was, like,
best original
revolutionary.
screenplay.
Okay,
My favorite
2017,
is
Jonathan's winner.
Blade Runner 2049.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's pure art. There's no other way to
Pure
describe that
art.
movie.
That's funny. Okay. So, I think 2049 is a beautiful movie, but it's boring. There's too much contemplation.
I'll admit
Too
there
many
is
contemplation
a lot
scenes.
of contemplation in the movie.
It's so boring. If you're watching a movie and
it's
you're like,
just-
I'm like waiting for this scene to end. I'm tired of watching it.
I
That's
can
too
watch
long.
Roger Deakins all day long.
Okay. So,
Not the person, but his work. Sorry.
2018, my honorable mention was First Man.
Oh, I kind of forgot about that movie, actually. Mine is Mission Impossible Fallout,
I love that one. That's a good one.
and then a movie called Blind Spotting, which is also another good movie about like race and gentrification. It's like more a lower budget, and it's kind of like a musical.
You hate musicals.
But it's like a rap musical. It's got the guy.
So Hamilton? Like
It's-
Hamilton is?
It's by the guy who plays Hamilton in Hamilton is in the movie.
So he likes doing rap musicals.
Yeah, it's a really powerful movie.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
You could probably guess my winner.
I don't know your winner for 2018.
We watched it when we first started dating, and you were like, I don't like this. Or you didn't say that, but afterwards, after we'd been dating for a while, you were like, yeah, I don't really like that movie.
I don't remember.
Annihilation.
Oh, I don't like that movie.
Yeah, that's it.
Annihilation is the epitome of sci-fi movies who you're doing so good for the first 75% of it, and then all of a sudden you try to make up all this random BS about the creation of the universe, which is not necessary. Like you can have a sci-fi and you don't have to answer all the questions.
It doesn't answer all the questions. Not at all. It does not.
It's awful.
It's got a fully ambiguous
I
ending.
hate Annihilation. I think it is everything wrong with sci-fi movies today.
Oh my god, that hurt me.
That's
What's
just how
your
I feel.
favorite?
Green Book.
Oh god, I forgot
I
about
loved
that
Green
one.
Book. It was just a beautiful movie.
It is a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really good from Mahershala Ali
Great.
and Viggo
movie.
Mortensen.
2019. This one's a good one.
This was also another fantastic year for
Good
movies.
year. Number one. For my honorable mentions, I have two. We have Joker. It's my first honorable mention.
Joker is great.
And then Ford versus Ferrari is my second honorable mention.
Yeah, there's so many good movies that came out in 2019. Crazy.
What are your honorable mentions?
I had different ones. The Lighthouse, obviously.
Ugh. You can watch our podcast on that if you want to know how I feel about it.
And then Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
That movie has just become about that.
Yeah,
I don't like
love
Uncut
that
Gems because
movie.
it's a self-destruction movie, and I can't watch
I
self-destruction
love
movies.
self-destruction.
They
It's
make-
the most interesting.
They make me so anxious. That's why I don't like them.
You are an anxious person.
Yeah, I'm an anxious person. So,
And you can guess what my number one is.
do you want to guess what my number one is?
Parasite?
Yes,
Yeah, it's mine
that
too.
movie is gloriously good. It's
When-
just like they hook you like no other.
Yeah, it's...
It's so good.
yeah.
I remember we saw it in theaters when they brought it back because of the
Right.
like demand because of the Oscars. And then we saw it in theaters together. Okay, we're now doing 2020.
Yep.
So my honorable mention is Minari.
Me too.
It's just such a beautiful film. Like it's so good.
It's
I can't
peaceful
even
and- yeah.
challenges the American dream. I love it. 'Kay.
And my other honorable honorable mention is Nomadland, the best picture
I
winner.
never saw Nomadland because I heard it was really boring.
It's just very like.
Is it a lot of contemplation?
It's contemplation, yeah, and but it's good. It's powerful, I think.
Okay.
I don't know what your favorite is for this. Is your favorite Promising Young Woman?
What's yours?
Tenet.
Oh yeah, mine's Promising Young Woman.
I knew it.
Yeah. But yours for sure has to be Tenet. I'm surprised you didn't put honorable mention for Promising Young Woman because you were obsessed with it when it came out.
I could add that to
Is
it.
it focus?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was great. Beans, you want your bone? Is that what you want?
Yeah, she wants your bone.
There you go. Yeah, I loved Promising Young Woman. It is just like, it was just like wonderful.
Yes, and also
Don't do what she did. Just saying.
Yeah.
It was she was a little bit crazy. She wasn't a very nice person, but I thought it was a very good movie. It was a good idea. It was a unique idea.
I'm excited for that director's new movie that's coming out this fall.
Mm-hmm.
It's also got Carey Mulligan in it. And the guy from Euphoria.
There's a lot of guys in Euphoria.
The main dude, Jacob Elordi.
The like buff guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I always loved Carey Mulligan.
Me too. 2021.
2021. My honorable mention is House of Gucci.
House of Gucci.
You cannot deny how good Lady Gaga's acting is. She's a great actress.
She's a good actress.
And
But
then Adam Driver is so good in it too. Why are you laughing at it?
Jared Leto in that movie, I just can't get over. He's so funny, but also so bad in that movie.
I just think it's a great movie.
I should rewatch it.
You're laughing at it, so then I was kind of embarrassed that I said it was
sorry. Don't
my
be
honorable
embarrassed.
mention. Is it a bad movie?
No, whenever I just think of House Gucci, I just think of Jared Leto and his acting in that movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't be embarrassed. I'm sorry.
Okay, what do we say? I thought it was a great movie.
Yeah, no, Adam Driver's great in everything he does. Even 65, we watched him in. He was great.
Mm-hmm.
My honorable mention is The Worst Person in the World, also right over there.
I don't think I saw that one.
Great, like, romantic comedy, dramedy.
Dramedy?
And then a movie called Mass, very indie movie.
I don't know that.
About 4 people, like, having a conversation in a room about, like...
I love conversation movies.
It's...
The whole movie is just like a conversation?
Yeah, you'll cry at the end. It's like, ugh.
Really?
It's heart-wrenching.
What's it about? What happens?
It's about the parents of a school shooter meeting the parents of one of the victims.
Oh, wow. I would watch that. That's so sad.
Really,
okay.
Like, disgraceful that it didn't get recognized by, like, anybody.
Really? Were people upset about it?
I was.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if other people were.
So I guess people were. You count as people.
I count as people.
Yeah.
I'm a collective.
Beans, can you grab her bone? She just sits and, like, looks at it like, are you going to get it?
You going to get it for me?
Okay, so
What
getting
were
into
yours?
my winner of 2021 is Dune.
Me too.
Love Dune. Beautiful
Dune.
movie. It is so much contemplation, but, like, it's so beautiful that, like, I just have a great time. Like, I just love it. It's so good. And I remember Jonathan was talking about it years before it came out. And I was studying abroad when it came out. And they were releasing it like a month early in Spain. So I went and saw it. And then afterwards I was like, oh yeah, I didn't do much today. I just watched Dune.
I was so upset.
It's really funny. So I was
good.
waiting to, like, tell you that I got to see it way earlier than you. And to also tell you that it was amazing. And
Yeah.
It was glorious.
Glorious. I think the second one's going to blow the first one out of the water too, though.
Oh, I hope so.
I think so.
Yeah, I hope so.
But now that it's delayed, it's fine.
It's okay.
I won't get over it, like, ever.
Well, there was, like, the huge impact to the film industry in 2020 because of COVID. And I still feel like we've had some great films come out and, you know, the cinema industry persevered. So, like, we'll get past this.
True.
Hopefully there's a resolution where everybody ends up happy at the end.
As long as they just pay them enough. How hard can that be?
So, finally, getting into 2022... My honorable mentions are Nope and The Whale.
The Whale is one of mine as well.
The Whale is just like, I mean, a ball movie. It was a movie where it ended and nobody moved for like 5 minutes because it was so impactful.
Yeah. Great
So good.
theater experience. I don't really find myself wanting to watch it again.
I don't, but that's because it was like so evoking of emotion that like I don't want to feel that again.
Yeah.
What were your other honorable mentions?
Another one was All Quiet on the Western Front.
An honorable mention?
Yep.
Okay.
Brilliant. Best war movie since Saving Private Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
And my winner, you probably could have guessed this, is The Batman by Matt Reeves. Robert Pattinson.
Oh, no.
I've never been more hype in a movie theater.
Winner was All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, now with any war movie ever, I'm like, I don't want to watch this. There's All Quiet on the Western. So 2023, the last year, current year. So we have to say with the preface that we're only 8 months into the year. So, you know, it could change in the next 4 months. But right now, my honorable mentions are Asteroid City, Past Lives.
Yes. Agreed. Mine too.
And those are my honorable mentions.
Those are your current ones?
Yep.
Mine are Past Lives,
Mm-hmm.
Mission Impossible,
That was really good.
and John Wick 4.
John Wick 4 was good, but I wouldn't consider it good enough to be an honorable mention.
I think our number one is the same.
1, 2, 3. Oppenheimer. I love Oppenheimer. I would have seen it in theaters again if you had wanted to.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. I would have seen it 3 times. We don't have IMAX here, so we were kind of heartbroken we couldn't go to an IMAX theater to see it.
Yeah,
but
we were.
hopefully, like at the 10th anniversary or something, they'll bring it back in IMAX.
Hopefully. Yes.
That'd be cool.
That's what they did for
So we just have to wait 10 years. We just have to wait till we're 33. No
That's in
biggie. Not
10
like being
years?
13 feels like a really long time ago.
Holy crap.
Okay. Well, that is the summation. If you had to pick a winner for the 21st century, what would you pick? From all of your winners, what would your number one movie of the 21st century be so far?
Oh, out of all of them?
Yeah.
Jeez. That's kind of difficult.
Honestly, I don't even know if I can choose.
Choosing just one, that's...
It might not be possible. I mean...
Maybe Parasite
I think...
or The Dark Knight.
Or
There
All
Will Be
Quiet.
Blood.
What about All Quiet? Come on.
I think Parasite's got it over All Quiet.
Parasite is pretty good. Okay, maybe that was a terrible question because I don't think we can choose. I don't think it's possible actually to pick.
No, it was a good question. But yeah.
I was just wondering.
What about your favorite since 2020?
Favorite movie since 2020?
Yeah.
Probably Parasite. Well, it's 2019.
That's 2019, yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. I hate this.
So hard.
Never mind. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining us for our special episode. Picking the best and honorable mention movies from the 21st century. We'll just have to do it again in 23 more years.
23 more years. Or we could do
review.
like 1980s on.
Oh, that would be kind of fun, like to do the older ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. All right. Sounds good. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Adios.